shit's given. No shit given. No shit's given. We don't care what you think.
Welcome to No Shit's Given. I'm Chris.
I'm Ben.
Let's talk about it, man. What's going on?
Well, I have my sunglasses on today.
Yeah?
You know why?
Why?
Because I saw the sunshine.
Oh, I know.
And so I was
A few
like,
days I've had to put them on.
yeah, it's been nice. It hasn't been any warmer, but it's been nicer.
Yeah.
Are
The
you,
sun's been out.
Yeah. I was talking to a friend down south. I said, it's been cold for a really long time when you can now go out comfortably in a hoodie and it's only 20 degrees.
Right.
Like, you're
Yeah,
not.
in the morning when I go to the gym, I'm just in a hoodie.
Yeah, sweats. Yep.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been fantastic. So, and that's not saying much since today it was 1 when I woke up and 17 at noon when I got to work.
Yeah.
But when that's nicer, that's nicer.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen you guys at the gym because I've been going in the morning early. So I was there 6:45 or 7. It was 3 degrees when I went outside.
Nope.
It was still better than it had been.
Not as bitey.
It wasn't minus 14.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I was talking to a tree guy on my way to work this morning. I was doing work up in top part of Councilville for the last week. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no thank you.
No,
An
terrible.
outside job in this stuff? No.
So the nice part is that you can still get fucked up on Sunday night, even though you got to work on Monday morning. Because Monday morning, everything's frozen, it won't start. So you just get to sit in the truck and wait for everything to warm up for a couple of hours and sleep it off.
I thought you were talking about Super Bowl Sunday this Sunday. Like, no, that doesn't work for me.
No. So you doing anything for the game?
No. No, I usually don't.
No, either.
The game's not like, it's my least favorite game to watch of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I catch it, fine, but I usually don't.
Oh, I watch it religiously, but I just don't go do anything. Like, Sundays is the day off.
Yeah.
And so we are going to sit home and watch a ridiculous amount of backstory football stuff. I enjoyed that stuff more than the game because a lot of times in the hours leading up to it, they need to fill with airspace.
Right.
You actually hear about some of these guys that you would never normally hear of.
Yeah, they do like profiles.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and the cool things they're doing outside of football or just, their accomplishments in football. Like, who knows about this third string cornerback for Seattle?
Right.
Half the time we don't even see Seattle games on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So, the interesting stuff you get to hear, and then, pizza and watch the game. And the game isn't never as interesting, I don't think. I think it could be a decent game.
Well, it's all the bullshit around it.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just a game, fine. Mm-hmm. But the commercial breaks are longer.
Yeah.
The halftime's longer. Like, all this shit's just longer.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just watch a football game.
Yep.
So that's why I don't care to watch it that much anymore. I'll probably have it on.
Yep.
Whether I'm watching it or not. But that's why I said to someone, I'd rather go to a Super Bowl party and have the game on. Because I can check in on it, see the score, but mostly I'm just bullshitting with people and, having a few beverages.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if you were taking off and going and doing anything or...
No,
just staying home.
We got 2 kids. She's working. So...
I
think the Super Bowl starts at 6:30 or something.
Yep.
The game never does, but it's when it starts.
The actual game coverage starts. The pomp and circumstance begins.
Right. So she won't even be home yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm home with the kids. Saturday, I have to get her car inspected. But I got 2 kids, and it's going to be freaking frigid.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go, and I'm going to tell them, me and the kids are going to be in the car while you're inspecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know. So, like, I'm going to pull it in. I'll get in the passenger seat. You do what you have to do.
Yeah.
But we're sitting here.
Where are you going?
Lions Falls.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I'm going there for a reason.
Okay. I'll let you have your reasons, and I'll keep my reasons for not ever going there.
For inspections?
Anything. Ever.
See.
Period. Full stop. Nothing.
Well, I've taken my vehicle for inspections other places, and then they come out with a list.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like going there. They don't come back with a list.
I got a guy.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to find that out. I just hate having a list.
Yep, but if
You know what I mean?
if I know exactly what you mean, and if your lights off and everything's kosher,
it always is.
Yeah.
We have newer vehicles,
Yeah.
but the problem is, there's a little.
yeah, my guy doesn't do that.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah, and you can pull it right in the garage, switch seats just like you want. He'll
Oh, nice.
take you 10 minutes. You'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, because I only have to get hers done in the company vehicles. That's all I ever have to get done. I don't mind when there's a list on the company vehicles. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, well, that's my vehicle, so I'm stuck with it.
Right. See, mine is like, well, and the company's paying for it, then, all right, that's fine. Whatever we need to do. But when it's mine,
Yeah, it sucks. That's exactly where I'm at. So my inspection is due March 1st.
okay.
So I have a month before I start driving it illegal.
Yeah, and then you get rid of it.
Yeah, we're building the fund for that right now. So we're just trying to figure out which one it's going to be and what's the down going to be on it and all that.
Yeah.
But that's the next
the
thing
hardest
on
part
the
is
list.
you want a 1 ton, right?
Half or 3/4 ton.
3/4 ton.
Yeah, no, I don't need a 1 ton.
Okay.
1 ton be easier to find.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants
they
3/4
make
ton.
less 3500s, don't they?
Oh yeah.
But they're easier to find.
The 3500 is just more of a work truck, and so it's only it's a lot of truck.
It is.
So how often can you justify to your wife you can't justify to your wife why you need a 3/4 ton truck?
No.
So buying a 1 ton ain't gonna work.
I could justify why I need a 3/4 ton.
Yeah,
I
because you
could.
got the tractor.
I got a tractor.
Yeah. Well,
Which you would say, I hate the fucking tractor, so why don't you get rid of that piece
That's
of shit?
how I justified my 3/4 ton is you got a tractor. That's what I said. Like I got stuff to haul.
Good.
You got to do it.
I'll remember when you get that 2500.
Yep.
I'm calling. Hey, go borrow a trailer. I need to move it.
Come grab it. Yeah, but I mean that's definitely the plan. I don't know why the 1 tons, other than they're just so much truck. They ride so bad when they're empty. So we're on it. That's my next big thing. But for right now, New York's inspection can kiss my ass.
Yeah. I want to sell the Chevelle this spring, and I want to get a trailer. So sell the Chevelle, because that was the idea of selling the motorcycle last year, was buy a fucking trailer.
I remember that.
Yeah, then I had to get a roof. So I got
Maybe
the
you
roof.
shouldn't sell the Chevelle then, because then you'll need a back porch or something.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
I want to sell the Chevelle. There's no point. She don't want to ride in it because it smells funny, and it stinks. I don't like riding it. It's a classic car.
Yeah.
They all smell.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that smell.
Yeah, well, there's a lot you can do to reduce it, but you're not going to get rid of it.
The exhaust
Yeah.
goes past the.
Oh, no doubt. But I mean, it's that new used stuff. So it's heated again, and that's what you're smelling. You're not smelling exhaust per se in the cab. I mean, that's all
No.
pretty much. You're not running
All
leaks.
old cars have
Oh
a
yeah.
smell.
Yep.
It's like, well, I remember when so and so had a classic Beetle. It didn't. Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah.
You don't have an old anything.
Anybody that had a
doesn't have
classic
smell.
Beetle burnt so much patchouli inside that thing that you couldn't smell anything else anyways.
Yeah, so
The only reason they didn't die of carbon monoxide poisoning because everything was in the back behind them.
Yeah, so and now I mean, so she won't ride in it.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do? Just pick up the kids in it from daycare? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's cool. The kids love it when I pull up to daycare in it. Like all the other kids are like,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
cool. But
It's not really. That's not a justifiable
that's
reason.
not a reason to keep it. No, and I barely drive it.
If you did that at the gas station, then maybe. But like at daycare,
Right.
you're pressing some 4-year-olds.
I know all the little kids love
Wah,
that.
wah, 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 wah. They're like, yeah. You can pull up in a rot box with broken exhaust. They'll do the same thing when you
They
step in
also
the rot.
like the electric car too, so it doesn't matter. It's funny. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, the kids love the electric car and they love the classic car. They think both are cool for some reason. But I'm getting rid of it. It doesn't make sense. We want to buy a house down south at some point. So take that money, take my 10 grand, go buy the trailer I want. It's aluminum equipment trailer. It'll hold 10,000 pounds. So it'll fit the tractor will be fine on it. And it's got the power bed. So lift it up, drive it on, get all the brakes and stuff on. Hopefully it holds.
Get your winch hooked on there.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
bring it down.
I don't know. I think I like the ramps better in that scenario, but
I'd like a tilt bed better. Mm-hmm. One that just is
it automatically drops back down on it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, whatever.
It's 4-wheel drive. You get a beaver tail, and then you're all set. You drive right up on it. Like I don't think with Larry's trailer, I don't think I ever put the
Probably is
ramps on.
finding an aluminum one.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
Right, because I don't want the weight.
Yeah.
I mean, the 7,000 pound tractor is going to be enough. So
Why you get a 3/4 ton?
well, then they can justify, hey,
I need to haul Chris's 30,000 pounds. What do you mean I can't buy a 3/4 ton?
because I found a trailer that would work just fine. That's like $4,000 less, but the trailer's a pig. And just hauling the trailer alone.
Oh, I had a way too heavy trailer for a 1/2 ton that I used for quite a while.
Yeah.
And eventually my 1/2 ton sat like that. I snapped it right behind the cab.
Yeah. So
you're not in the wrong track.
right. So going with the aluminum.
Yep.
Makes sense for the truck I have use of.
Yep.
So that's how I want to go. But it's $10,000, and for me to get $10,000 right now, I need to sell something.
Yep.
And the Chevelle's the next thing to go because the Crossbones is never leaving.
Yeah.
So keeping that Harley forever.
Well,
I've sold 2 out of the 3 Harleys. The third one's not going.
no, if it does, I'm buying it.
Yeah, I need a freaking bike.
Yep.
It's staying in my garage.
You talked about that one time.
I know. And
I
you
told
were nice enough to tell me I could buy it back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the only. I don't even have a fucking motorcycle license. Like I might like drive it up and down my road, but I'm not taking off with it.
Yeah.
But I'd be sitting there waiting for you to get your money right. I couldn't bear to see that thing go down the road.
Yeah, that thing's too nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so Chevelle, if you know anyone who wants to buy a Chevelle, so.
Shouldn't have trouble.
No, I'm not going to price it crazy. I'm going to price it probably $20,000 than what I think it's worth, which is rare for me.
Price to move.
I figure the thing's probably worth 60, but if I can get 40, I'm gonna let it go down the road. So we'll see. If it was a numbers matching everything else,
That'd be one. Yeah, it'd be one thing. Yeah,
100 and some odd thousand.
Oh, yeah.
Car, but yeah, it's not. So I'll get.
it is a nice car though, so you shouldn't have trouble.
It's almost a resto mod. I mean, it's got fuel injection. It's got disc brakes all the way around, coilovers all the way around. He did do a frame off restoration, but yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So what else is going on besides that?
Besides that, when I leave here, I get to get all the icicles off my roof and shovel that, so that'll be fun.
I've noticed more than ever before the amount of people that are shoveling off their roofs super early now.
Well, because last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a remark to her the other day when we were on our way to work. I'm like, these people, everybody got 6 inches. They're out there shoveling it off now this year or never before. But
well,
yeah, it's totally flashback from last year.
Yeah, people's roofs collapsing all over the place.
We had a good thaw. Last year I was holding 18, 20 inches of ice on the front of my garage.
Right.
I got nothing right now.
So I might not do the shoveling because there's like 8 inches of snow on the roof. I'm gonna try to get all the icicles off the taller roof, but there's still gonna be ice up there. So I might just leave that padding there so when the ice eventually does come down, it has something to fall on. So I probably won't shovel. I'll probably just
knock it down.
So. But still, it's going to take me. And then I want to scrape the driveway today before this weekend's stupid cold temperatures. So
the nice thing about it being so cold is we haven't had a lot of heat loss because we're not home. So I'm just running the fuel oil on super low for most of the time. So we're not burning a lot of wood to lose a lot of heat.
Must be nice. My fuel bill was $800 last month.
Well, I'm burning a lot of wood, but it's still just.
I'd rather burn wood than the fuel oil.
I
Jesus.
keep telling you. I think we
but I don't want to do wood.
We don't need to revisit this on every podcast.
I just don't want to do wood.
How much smarter I am to save money doing firewood than he is. We all understand.
I don't have a chimney either for that.
Right.
I'd have to put a chimney up. So
slam a hole through the wall, get some triple wall, and hang it.
That's all right,
dude. The early investment in the next 3 years on what you save doing some firewood. And I was even thinking about it the other day. Like, you'd still be doing all right if you bought it. I know a guy that'll deliver it, cut, split, and he'll stack it for you.
Really?
Yeah. And you would still be way ahead on money if you just made the investment over the next 5 years on a wood stove. Yeah. I think that'd be the way to go, but you're not going to be living in that house full time in 5 years anyway.
No. And I'm not going to have to trust the people there to.
You don't want to,
right?
No.
So, and that's why that coal stove's getting out of there too.
That was one of the discussions we had. With the truck coming up and a couple of different things going on at the shop. Our goal for in the next 2 or 3 years is to pay this house off and move out to a more permanent location.
Yeah.
You know, back now that I'm not on the fire department, we're more able to do that. And so what we would, you know, sell, rent, whatever, I'd rent. I'm an asshole. You don't want to be. I will be the worst landlord you've ever even seen if you do it wrong. No, but that's all right because I can. If you do it legal and get it in writing and everything, you do end up. I don't want to say that we have unlimited resources to burn fighting it out with a squatter or whatever like that, but like we do all right. If I got to put some money into a legal defense to hold up my end of the lease, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying it sucks. Oh. And the dishwasher doesn't work. I gotta go fix the dishwasher. Oh, there's a little pipe leak. I gotta go fix that.
I don't know if you were listening to me, but like I don't want to say I have unlimited resources, but I'm not gonna be that guy. So like I'm the guy that's just gonna be over there to collect the check and fix the problem. The money you're giving me for rent, I'm paying a guy to fix your didishwasher, and I've got 100 of, you know, I know.
Well, I'm a Jew.
Yeah, but I know everybody. You wouldn't have to be a Jew.
No, I didn't have to be. But even like I went and plowed myself.
The good thing nobody watches this because that would be really offensive right there.
Well, I am. I'm 1/16 Jewish.
Yeah, well, I married half of one too.
So, but I mean, I was plowing the driveway myself. You know, shoveling the driveway or the walkways, and I was doing all that stuff myself. And I mean, I made really good money, but it was a hassle. Just a hassle. So I'm glad I sold it. I made better money. I made better money selling.
Right, but you know, the way we got it kind of set up and figured, like I'm looking at the rent market, and that, you know, what's available, what the prices are, what I have.
Yeah.
Move out. I'm definitely making money by having that as a rental property.
Even
if we went, you know, I'm thinking even bigger money with like an Airbnb since I'm right outside the park.
Yeah.
You know,
well, so that's what we're gonna do because I'm right on the snowmobile trail. And you can ride 4-wheelers there now. So between that and being close to Old Forge and stuff like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're close. We're close like that. We're not perfect position, but it would work if you know.
So I'm going to block out the weeks I'm going to be here. And these are the weeks I'm here, and then the rest of it. And then I will pay somebody.
Yeah. Well, I also wouldn't mind having a decent long-term tenant. You know, I mean, we got a decent house for the school district and all that shit. So. But that's the idea for 2 or 3 years.
I don't mind mowing. I got the rider. I'll be here 2 weeks out of the month. I'll mow the lawn. I'm going to pay somebody to clean the house because my wife won't be here, so somebody has to do it. So I will pay someone to clean the house and make it all nice. Yeah,
I got a guy that's constantly bugging me to let me take care of it. He's a property manager. He goes, let me take care of it and do this. I'm like, no, I mow my own lawn.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
He's like, let me know. Mowing the lawn. Yeah, but he's a good personal friend of ours, and has gotten his business going pretty well. So anytime I have something like, you know, it's middle of hunting season, I haven't bothered to rake the leaves. So I'm like, hey Nate, you know, I'll go take care of this, and he's like, yo, you sign up on a contract with me, and we'll take care of it. And about Yeah. I will when the time comes.
Right.
If that come up for a rental thing, I wouldn't even probably ever go there except to collect money.
Right.
Call him.
Right. I think that would be a job I wouldn't mind.
Property manager,
landscaping and stuff.
He enjoys it.
Yeah,
and he makes a good coin doing it. He's doing a real good job. He actually just had his birthday the other day, and I hit him up. He's a young man, and we met him when he was 15, 16 years old. Mariah and I, and had some medical issues. Not great family life. I won't get too deep into it, but kind of took Mariah. Said, "Hey, Mom, tell me what I'm supposed to do here." And so she and I helped kind of guide him to the right doctors. Lo and behold, brain surgery. He comes out of it 110%, and then has been gangbusters ever since.
That's great.
So no one never had another seizure, so on and so forth. So he's grown this little thing from, you know, I know one guy in Branningham mowing lawn to now he's taking care of, you know, camps and cottages and whole sections of properties and moving along. And it's just, I'm so happy for him. So he's grown up under the tutelage of guys like Bob Cataldo.
Yeah.
All right. When that's your only influence of a person, you get real mentally old real quick.
Yeah.
And so, like, he's very wise,
very mature,
and smart. But I always pick on him. Like, he's an avid golfer.
Yeah.
Most all his excitement, like he's in a bowling league.
Yeah.
All right, this kid's like in his 20s.
Right.
So like I texted him up the other day. I was like, "Yo, happy birthday! What are you? 25 going on 88."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, 35, feeling like I'm going on 100." Ha ha ha. I'm like,
Holy
damn, I'm getting old.
Yeah, dude.
35 already, and he's grown to be like one of our kids. We've had him over for the holidays and all that stuff. So it really, almost a real proud dad moment for a guy that's really. I mean, he's only 15 years younger than me almost,
Right,
but like,
right.
geez, that's just really cool.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, that job, I could set one up pretty easy. I got a riding lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
I got the weed whacker, the leaf blower, all that crap.
I'll tell you what I know about that, and
I got the trailer.
you would need copious amounts of equipment apparently, because he is a tool buying son of a bitch.
The management part too.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the landscape.
Yeah, but he's doing all kinds of stuff, and so like every
Also,
time
the, driveway sealing.
Mm-hmm.
There's money in that. Too.
Yes, there is.
All that stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm. You think?
I like being outside though.
Yeah, you got it pretty good.
I do.
You like being outside for a little bit, but too many days in a row of manual labor, you'd be like, why can't I just go sell something to somebody and sit in my air conditioned car?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're soft.
I miss that physical work.
I think I do until I do a lot of it.
right.
Like I don't mind doing stuff like go up to camp for the weekend and bust ass. You're like, I feel good. I got a lot of physical work and exercise.
Right.
You do that for a week, you're like, this fucking sucks. Like, why am I still doing this? I could be sitting behind a desk.
It's like when I'm framing out those rooms. I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
When I get downstairs, I'm like, I can't fucking move.
Yeah. Go do it again
Go do
tomorrow.
it for a week.
Yeah, go do it again tomorrow.
2 days in a row is
Yeah.
enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I loved it. I really do enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I do sometimes. She picks at me now because I really don't anymore. I used to do it so much, and then I did it because I had to, because we needed to fix things in order to have a decent place to live in.
Right.
And now I'm just like, I don't want to do trim work. I don't want to put in a new floor.
Yeah.
I've done that shit. It's a pain in the ass, and I just don't feel like it. But
I'm making Mike help me.
yeah,
With the floors. He's like, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll tell you what to cut. I'm like, perfect.
yeah,
Deal.
yeah.
Good deal. That works for me. Because I'm like, I've never done it before. I haven't done the stupid click-in floor before. I've never had to. I've never done it. I've done like the sheet vinyl and all that stuff. And so I know he's done a bunch of it.
Oh yeah, I've done a bunch of it.
Yeah.
I would, before he gets started, like the hardest part is only knowing it and having done it before is really like the first row.
Right.
Making sure that first row is coming out square. And then after that, it's just Tetris. Snap it in, snap it in,
Right,
snap it in.
right. And that's what I
You know, if you got a square room, it's when you get into, cutting around corners or having weird ass angles.
Oh no! Both rooms I made are just square rooms.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like then it gets real easy.
They might not be totally square, but they're square enough.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm sure they're not square. Your house is too old for anything to be square.
Nothing square in that. No, when I was putting up the walls, I was just trying to make everything as plumb as possible.
It's cool. You get into houses at that age, and I was like, can we make it look flat?
Yeah.
Like, does it look like it's flat? Because
boy.
if it looks like it's flat, that's good enough.
I'm really hoping once I get those tongue and groove walls up, they're not wavy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope I did this right.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
good.
you can't really tell when it's just framing. You can look at it and be like, yeah.
Oh yeah, until you start slapping
that
stuff up
looks good.
right there.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I know
A little bit of shims here and there, it'll be fine.
right if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything's pretty well plumb at least.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm not
So
gonna have
if you're
walls that are coming at you.
yeah, but if you got like a 1/4 inch off on one of them,
Right.
you just a couple shims in there and the wood, it'd be fine.
yeah. So that's what's nice about.
But I don't know. I don't enjoy it anymore, like at all. Like I'll do what I need to do.
Well, the best part's the end of it. When it's all done and you can look at it and say, "Yep, I built that. That's cool."
I don't even feel that much anymore.
No?
We did the staircase and stuff up to camp and knocked it out because it had to be done. It's a nice looking staircase, heavy duty, perfect for what we needed. I'm like, staircase.
Right.
You know.
We'll see when I got the upstairs master bedroom done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, No, I didn't do some of that work.
I used to feel like that. Like I've done jobs, like even small, like one of my most satisfactory jobs, feeling I've done since I stopped doing it for a living, was my parents moved in, switch houses before Dad passed away, and we took out a closet, and the hardwood floor extended halfway into the closet, but it needed to be repaired and redone.
Yeah.
It was a very crafty job to make it look like it wasn't a seam in it or anything. Right. Took me a few hours, you know. And that's really like one of the last times I thought, wow, that was a really satisfying feeling to do a hard labor job, because I was like, most of it's just stupid, you know. Once you, not to downsize it, it takes skill and whatnot, you know this, but like once you do it enough times, it doesn't pop, I guess.
I also enjoy my projects a lot more when they're not for my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not critiquing every little thing I do and telling me I'm doing it wrong.
No, my wife doesn't do that. She's so happy if I get up and do any of that crap. She's like, do it however you want. I'm getting it done. It's great.
Oh, we almost got divorced over the pantry I did for her. So
yeah,
it's nice. The upstairs, she's been leaving me alone. I get up there, I just do my thing. I get it done, and then I tell her, hey, come look at it now.
Yep.
And then she, oh, that looks good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
You can't bring them in mid-process. It doesn't make any sense.
No. The fun part was getting the chainsaw out, though, and cutting through my walls.
Yeah. In the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
That was
oh,
fun.
my God.
That
You're
was
really
fun.
going to do this with a chainsaw?
Yeah, there's no other way to do it.
Well, I bet you she thought that, didn't she?
No.
No?
I don't think she did.
No?
No. But there is no other way to get through a wall.
I believe you. And sometimes that's just what you got to do. But there's been more than once where Raya's been like, you're really going to do that? Like, hell yes,
yeah.
I am. Back up.
I'm using the chainsaw in the house.
Yeah.
Well, it was an old door that was there. It's just it had layers of wood and crap on the other side of it because it was closed up.
Yeah. It's the only thing that's got a bar big enough to reach through.
Right. So what's going to get through it?
Yep.
Yeah. And the sawzall would be a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck. You got to drill a hole and then get the sawzall away in there. Screw that. Chainsaw?
Yeah.
Stick that
Plunge
son
it
of a
right
bitch
in there. Wires be damned.
Yeah, well, I knew there was none of that because you could see, but I knew there was none of that there.
Yeah,
because it was a door at one point. If it was just a wall, yeah, I would have really.
Yeah, it's always the guessing game when you're doing that stuff, but
because you never know what people really do. I mean, you're right. For all I know, someone behind the little freaking
wired into the
wood,
into the door,
this thick of wood and insulation that was back there, they could have just taken a wire and gone right across, done something stupid like that.
And then something shuts off, and you got to figure it out.
Right. And then I turned a breaker and big freaking deal.
All right. Well, you know where the problem was. Look here, because there's something in that hole.
I hate when I can't find a tool.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't find. I've got a wire tester. You just touch the wire and it tells you if it's live. And I'm looking. I got an electric drawer in my toolbox. A whole drawer that's just electric. And I'm like, I got my ground tester that you plug in that tells you if it's a ground, if it's a GFI and all that. I got that. I got the little wire one where you put the wires in and a light turns on. I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find my freaking little touch one anywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? The one thing I need on my electrical supplies. I have everything else in that stupid drawer.
Yeah.
Except the little freaking pen thing.
The $2 tester I need. Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Of course, nothing's open either.
I can't ever find anything in my garage ever, and it makes me laugh because I mean, once in a while when Sean was younger, he'd be out tinkering and I'd lose tools that way,
right.
And I'd bitch because
but now it's
messing with my tools. It's just me, and then every time I do it, I listen to my father just do the same thing you're doing right now. It's only going to be worse for you for the next 15 years,
right?
Because you're going to find wrenches in the middle of the lawn, like all kinds of shit. So I've just decided recently, like everything is so scattered, disjointed. I'm missing half of a set or this or whatever. So as we go along through the spring, I'm just grabbing a new tool set and then replacing them. Like I don't have anything new, or like most of the stuff I have for tools are stuff my father had for tools for years before.
But you don't want to get rid of those because they're not making these tools like they used to.
Well, I'm not going to get rid of the one wrench I necessarily have, but I don't have the other 5 out of the set anymore. Yeah. I'm the worst. Like I have, like you said, I have nobody to blame but myself.
Right.
Where are all my tools? Some of them are at camp. Some of them are in my garage. some of the rest of that is just disappeared.
I'm sure that tester is just sitting in a drawer, like in my kitchen or something.
Oh, dude.
Like I used it for something inside. I'm just like, oh, I'll set it here for now.
I've gone and dropped my truck off at the mechanics and been like, hey, man, I need you to fix this. And when I get the truck back, in the center console is a handful of tools that were left, like, in the engine compartment. like shit like that. So, like, I am the reason.
Yeah.
But, like, I've gotten, like, so frustrated out there. Like, where is this? Where is that?
I'm
just going to start getting new sets.
My workbench carries a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A couple times a year, I have to go to my workbench and just like, okay, time to put stuff
Spend
away.
the day putting it out. That's what I asked for Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And all I wanted was somebody just go out there and organize the toolbox.
Yeah.
Just the toolbox. Mm-hmm. And I'll handle the rest of the bench. But, like, if somebody would just put stuff away to start with so I could have a path to get to it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And now it's even worse right at the moment for the winter because some of the stuff that was a little spread out down the side of the garage all got crammed to the back so I get my truck in there.
Yeah.
So in order to do anything in the garage, you got to pull the truck out, which isn't terrible. But it is this winter thing with the truck in the garage might be a reason I don't lift my truck so big.
So
I told her, I said, I need a bigger garage because I need a bigger truck. But, like, this has been pretty sweet having it in the garage. It's like my back cave because we can pull in and hit the button and burn.
Yeah.
Nobody even sees me anymore.
So another thing about selling the Chevelle is I've got that garage, that little not permanent garage, but whatever. I think I'm going to take all my motorcycle lift and stuff and my workout stuff and just put it in there and free up a bay. So next winter,
you can put a car.
I can put a car in there, preferably my car.
Well, that's why she figured that's what you did because she was like, how's he charge it then? Like giant cord that runs across the driveway and it seems to be just fine. I was like, I can't believe he wants to drive over it all the time, but
it's fine.
And I was like, oh, speaking of that, and she asked me, did you ever tell Boonville Fire Department you got a supercharger in your house?
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
Well, municipal does.
Right, but I remember we talked about it, and I recommended you should probably let the fire department know per se.
Yeah, I don't think the fire department knows.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
Municipal knows because they put in a new transformer.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it from the first responder side. I remember talking to you about it, and I wondered if you ever followed up and did that. You should.
No.
You should. I think
Why? Because I'm running an extension cord this big to my charger.
Yeah. And if I'm hacking through a wall in your house, I'd rather not run into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You want the guy going in there to save your kid to make sure he doesn't run into that line.
Well, it's not in a place where I think a first responder would have to deal with that line because you got the front of my house and then you got the porch over this side and my box is right here and the charger is literally right here. And then the rest of the house
doesn't have it. I think it's something that you should have to register with the fire department, like not even an option.
Oh, shit.
As a guy that would be doing that stuff, that's just something you want to know. I also want to know, one of the first things. It's not something. Look at it this way. It's not something that I would pick up on my first initial size up of your house.
Yeah.
I would be looking. Where's your propane tanks? Where's your chimneys?
Right.
Where's your entries and stuff like that? I would probably not even notice at first a very powerful power source right there.
Right.
So, I don't know if you would need to mark it. It would probably, if you, in a perfect world, I would say that when you put one of those things in, you send a notice to the fire department and say, I have this.
Right.
And then it would go in the CAD when the call comes out, say, 3264 blah, blah, blah street has a Tesla charger or whatever. And then you would just know.
Another thing is, it's same as a dryer charger. It's the same thing.
But it's more juice, isn't it? It's a 220?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 220 30 amp.
Really?
32 amp. Yeah.
I guess I
It's
assumed
a NEMA
it.
1450. It's the same as a dryer. You can literally plug in my charger to a dryer outlet and charge the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's how educated I am. I thought it would be a more, amplified power. Obviously you're only getting so much power into your house, but I thought it would. No,
32 amps, that's all. Which is still, that's
Yeah.
nothing to mess with,
Well,
but.
don't make you register your dryer.
Right. It's the same thing.
I thought it was a lot more of a thing then.
No, that's all it is.
That shows you how educated I am on that.
Just a 220, 32 amp. Yeah. They go up to, I think, 48 amps for home chargers. So they don't go too much bigger than that. They're still only.
You're still working on household power supplies.
Yeah.
Just I would assume it would be a more condensed powered version to try and charge that thing.
No.
That's it.
And
Well,
then,
I learned something today.
Yeah. And then hopefully by next winter, I'm going to get a quote for a guy to run me a new box into my garage.
So you can just charge it right there, yeah.
Yeah, so I can just put it right under the box. I can do that myself.
Just connect these two ends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have it right under the box, and then I can plug the car
Yeah,
right
well, that's
there.
like how I did my hot tub. I put the hot tub in place and got everything laid out. Be like, all right.
Is that where your panel is out in the garage?
No, it's in the basement.
Oh.
I ran a straight line out to
okay.
to the thing, even against recommendations. But we're fucking 8 years into it. It's worked just fine.
Yeah.
They want a panel within 50 feet or within. Not 50 feet, because I would be within that, but within like 10 feet or something. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. But I got it all laid out, and I'm like, okay, electrician, buddy.
Yeah,
plug it into the.
Is it on a GFI?
No, it's straight into the box.
Oh, straight into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep, straight into the box.
Okay.
And haven't had not a single issue with it. But that's just really. I looked at it only because when we put it outside, I probably put an outside shut-off panel on it. The convenience factor for that is more than the.
Why are you going to move it? That's a pain in the balls.
Oh, you paint the balls. Somebody's going to pick it up with a bobcat and take it out back.
Drain it.
Yeah, it's really not that big a deal. I want my, 12 foot by 12 foot section of my garage back would be nice.
Where's the car?
In the garage.
So you can fit the hot tub, the car, and the truck in the garage?
Right now, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It is.
I didn't think the garage was that big.
It is. Well, like I said, think about that and how much shit's packed in there behind the garage and the truck now. So everything's back there. But yeah, we got everything in there. None of the other stuff is in there. Usually other machines, the side-by-side, the wheelers and stuff are in there with the car, and the truck stays outside.
Right.
But we put the car on the hot tub side of the garage and put all the toys and camp stuff in the storage unit. So since I still have a stock size truck, in it goes, and that's been sweet. I was concerned about it being so cold, constantly having the front of my garage freeze down. And if you use it enough, it doesn't do that. And if you got good plow guys, it doesn't back up in front of the door and block in. So
yeah, guys that actually backblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes me nervous because, boy, I don't know how you can tell it's within a half inch, but he gets it.
Those guys know their trucks.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, you do it, and I probably, I've driven enough stuff where I can, I know right where my corners are and everything. But like, it's my brand new garage door, bro.
So,
like he goes.
I know that tractor pretty well, and every once in a while,
Yeah, I know.
So, and I'm pretty fast with that tractor now, but every once in a while,
it gets away from you.
It will. I'll do something I didn't quite mean to do.
Yep.
So,
you can tell by looking at my trails how often that happens with your tractor with me.
How many trees?
Trees just got big rips up the side of everything. Oh, he went that way for a second, didn't he? The bucket was up.
Oh, I forgot.
Yep.
Whoops. That does. I can't wait this spring though. I want to do those trails. Get those trails done. Hopefully I don't know if I'm selling my land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still.
Oh my god, dude. So I heard from the guy who's buying it, the company that's buying it, and they're like, "Well, I think because we don't have a contract right now because they had through January, and they're like, well, we need to extend through February." He's like, "I was thinking about putting a non-refundable deposit." I go, "Oh, good, you're reading my mind because this ain't gonna be free for you anymore. I've been a really nice guy, so I go before you did $2,000." Each month until leading up, I go, listen, for February, just give me $2,000, and I'll extend it through February. So he texts me back. He goes, well, I'll put it in $1,000 for February and $1,000 for March. I go, no, you won't. I go, if you want to extend through March, it's going to be substantially higher the deposit you're putting down, the non-refundable deposit. So I'll have my lawyer get a hold of you, and I haven't heard from him since. But. So, March is going to be $10,000. If it goes through April, it's gonna be another 20 grand because I'm not waiting around anymore. I'm getting my money, and
Mariah said when she was listening to us, she's probably one of the 4 people that watched the last podcast. So we need to remind people like how long this has been going on since you started the process of selling that.
Oh God, a year and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's like, you need to put some context in there because not everybody knows what the two of you know.
Yeah.
So you've been trying to sell this piece of property for a year and a half.
Yeah.
They've come in and demolished sections of property, clear cut it right to the ground.
Yep.
And still are dragging their feet on actually paying you for the property that they've already done. And
the owner is still working on financing. How are you working on financing? You've been working this deal for a year and a half.
Yeah.
How are you still working on financing? So that's where
that,
that's at.
Yeah, they're saying so that may make more sense to the 4 of your 5 of you that watch.
And I didn't mind going through January to January because it helped me with taxes, so I don't have to pay that tax.
Right.
Last year on it. But now I'm like, okay, this needs to get done. So
yeah, well, at some point, either you're doing the damn thing or you're not.
Exactly.
And if you're not going to, then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this now that you've torn it all to shit.
Right. I'm gonna have to put up a fence on my property line because if you buy the neighboring property, you're sure as hell not getting anything near my property.
Yeah.
And so that something will have to go up there.
There's a pretty nasty barbed wire fence halfway through that shit.
There is.
I found.
There is. Yeah. Well, guess what? There'll be a brand new nasty barbed wire fence. Yeah. Because I'll put poles in it and barbed wire fence that whole thing up again.
I just found it trying to cut around through some trees to put some traps in. All of a sudden, I'm wrapped up in old old rusty.
I'm sure because it was all along that property line. So I'm sure when they did the trees, they
just wadded it up into pieces. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, if they don't close, fine. I don't care. Now I got a nice big field. I got to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, 2 really big fields. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with. So I don't know.
I can't believe they'll invest that much into doing that and not get the deal done.
I wouldn't think so either.
But you do hear things like that all the time. These solar operations that try and get something done, and for whatever reason, it don't work out. So
I bet they paid half of what they're paying me for the land to clear my land.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
it's got to be $2 or $3 grand an acre.
A substantial investment in the property. You'd think that they just get the deal done so they own it.
Right. Just pay me in cash.
I'm
not asking a ton. I mean, I'm also going to give them the option. Either they can pay me the $10,000 or they can just increase what they're buying the property for. They can just keep increasing it every month.
Then you get your lump at the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Either way, I don't care. So, and then if it doesn't sell, I get that non-refundable deposit stuff anyway. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we freaking close. I just want my money.
Right.
I got to pay her car off in April, damn it. I want that freaking money. That's my big push. It's like, I know April's coming quick, and her lease is done, and we plan on buying that car out. And, I mean, I have the money to do it now, but I really don't want to touch that money to do it now. I plan on using this land money to do it, so.
Adulting.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be doing something totally different if that land deal never happened. I would have never done what I'm doing to begin with.
Right. Yeah. They put the ball rolling in place, and the idea is that if you lock into a contract, that the contract is done with when it says it's going to be done with.
I mean, we were supposed to close by November.
Yeah, I clearly remember that part.
Yeah, because they said I have December to get all the stuff off the property. So.
I clearly remember that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because I would never move that damn tree stand. Would kill that bug.
Yeah.
Oh, bastards. So, hopefully that gets wrapped up soon. I just rather him call me and say, hey, we're closing on Friday. You know what I mean? I'd much rather that than anything else.
At this point, for sure. Yeah.
Because I got to figure out what to do with that 10 acres I'm getting if we do close. So, I wish I had the money to do like a storage unit. That'd be perfect on that 10 acres. Right on the main drag.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, just put up storage buildings.
Uh-huh.
That'd be ideal. But they're expensive.
Initially.
Yeah.
But they got to make money. They keep popping them up
do,
everywhere.
And they're all full.
Yeah.
Everywhere is full.
Yeah. I couldn't believe we got the one here in Port Leyden.
Yeah.
But when I called the guy, he's like, I got, which one of them do you want? I got 4 or 5 of them here, there, da, da, da. Like, the one in Port Leyden? He's like,
Yeah.
I actually have one right there. Like, I was willing to take any of them.
Right.
Because it's storage. I mean, it doesn't have to be right next to my house, but that makes it so much more convenient.
Yeah, we have the one right in Boonville. It's nice. Right down the road. It's 2 miles down the road from my house. So, but I'm looking to build one of those because I asked Mark up in Glenfield, like, how much does that cost? I think it's like $100,000 each one or something like that.
For the whole structure unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the concrete, and
Yeah.
I think that probably was with the site work too. But still, I mean, each one though. So he said he's got like 200 in that.
Yeah.
How long does that take to pay off at $100 a month?
Not that long.
No,
I wouldn't
don't
think.
so. Well, they got what, like 15 units on each one, 20 units at $100 a month each. It's what, $2,000 a month? Yeah, take you 5 years almost, 4.5 years.
I would say it would be worth it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that I've been talking to are especially on that track with the storage units because the most easiest passive income, and all you need is a chunk of property. There's no permits.
I think
you need some insurance and a steel building.
I might just put what I want to do, what I would love to do is do a big ass steel building, like a huge steel building with a concrete floor, and then build the units inside.
Yeah.
And have it all inside and
climate controlled.
Because there is not one climate controlled one around here.
Right.
So,
which is what we will be getting next year.
Yeah.
Because in May or so, when everything's nice enough to start hauling the crap out and get back up to camp, we will be emptying the storage unit. And then next year, I'll be able to put all that stuff in the garage because the car will be in PA or whatever.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. I'm like, well, that's a market that's not being done.
Yes.
Here.
Yep.
But I'm going to have $300,000 into a,
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be 80 in there.
I know, but I'm just talking about the initial, like if you want a monster building.
Dude, some of them steel buildings are cheap. You buy them big ass kits and have a contractor put it together.
The guy in Lalvo that owns the car wash did one. He said it was only $60,000. But I want a building about 3 to 4 times the size of that.
So 120 grand. And you got that whole deal, and then you go in and section it off.
And it doesn't actually have to be as tall as his, because it doesn't have to be tall. It just needs to be long and wide.
But
it'd be nice to have storage in the middle for like boats.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just thinking RVs.
Yeah, boats.
You don't have to be tall enough for your RVs and stuff.
Yeah, boats and RVs in the middle, and then you have the big storage units on the ends. So if people want cars, they can lock in there and stuff. You do that.
Absolutely.
And then you give everyone fobs for the main door, and you get keys for your side units if that's what you got. I think you could make good money doing that. So there's my $1 million idea. If you want to go in and invest in that $1 million idea, just give me a call.
Yeah, $20.
Yeah, no. No, I'm just talking about like if you want to up the money for it. I'll get it. I'll make sure we get it constructed.
I got you. Yeah, no, I don't have that.
I'll project manage the whole thing and get all set, and then
I've seen how you're project managing this thing over here with your solar project. I don't know about that.
Well, that ain't me. If I was managing that project, that should be done by now. I don't mess around. I like getting stuff done. I don't know if you know that about me. When it comes to projects, I just like getting it done. Mm-hmm. So, like when we, it could have taken a few days to do the stands that we did, and I'm like, let's just go get it done.
Yeah, no.
Because fuck it. So, that's how I'm with everything. I just want to get done. My wife hates it. She's like, you'll just keep going and going and going, and just, I'm like, yeah.
Once you get the ball rolling, why stop?
Right.
So once I stop going, I'm done.
Yeah, let's just get it done.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Well, another week in the bags, man. I think that'll do it.
All right.
Make sure you follow, like, share, all that crap.
Yeah.
All 4 of you, please. Please subscribe.
Come on, you guys all got push notices and stuff that we're back. Tell people about it.
And we'll see you next week. Later.
No shit given. No shit, give on. No shit, give on. We don't care what you think.